Okay, so let's go over this. We did this one Friday. Let's go over it again. Okay, so remember, positive is when the graph is where? Above the x-axis, right? Negative is when the graph is where? Below the x-axis. When is the graph increasing? When it's going up as you were riding a bike left to right, or walking or running left to right. You're going uphill, it's increasing, downhill, it's decreasing, right? Remember that? Okay. So let's do negative will be red. And positive will make blue. Okay? Now there's two sections. I said it was, I told you wrong. I said the whole we said from 3 to negative infinity. But actually, it's not positive at 0, 0, is it? So it has like a break in it. Okay? So for the positive part, it would be from negative infinity. Oops, I need a negative sign. Negative infinity to 0. But that's interval notation. From one number to the other with parentheses around it. Sometimes with interval notation, we make brackets. The brackets mean we're including that number. Okay? The parentheses mean we're not including the number. Because it's not positive at 0. It's actually at 0 when it's 0, right? So I can't say bracket. The brackets, look like this. Okay? We can never actually pinpoint where the infinities are, right? So we'll never actually equal positive or negative infinity. So it's always parentheses. Okay? Also, though, there's another section. It's positive. It's from 0 to 3. And remember, it's always the x values is we're looking for, the intervals. We're not looking at the y. That's where some of us get messed up. We want to use y values. It's always the x values we're going to use, okay? For the negative section, it's from 3, and again, when it's actually x is 3, equals 3, it's 0. So it's not positive or negative. So I can't have a bracket, okay? And then to forever, to infinity, okay? So that's when the two intervals where it's positive, we have one interval, it's negative. Okay? Increasing, we're going to make green. And decreasing, we're going to make purple. Okay? So let's get rid of red and blue because we took care of positive and negative. Okay? Increasing is, again, remember left to right, going up, left to right. Would be from 0 to what x value? What's that x value up there? 2, right? Again, people see it up there and they're thinking they should put 4 for the y. Not the 4. We want the x's. So just this section, 0 to 2. Okay? But at 0, it's not really increasing, and at 2, it's not really increasing. It just kind of stops. But between 0 and 2, so we're not actually equaling those numbers. Where it's decreasing, okay, we have 2 spots. Okay, this section. And as that goes up, it just keeps going this way. Keeps going out, right? So going forever to negative infinity. And then it stops decreasing at 0. And then this section from 2 to positive infinity. Because as this keeps going down, it just keeps coming this way forever. So you'll go to the right forever. Okay? So instead of writing inequalities like I showed you Friday, I want you to do interval notation a little quicker. And as you get into higher level math, you'll do more interval notation than you will inequalities. So might as well do that. Okay? So it's a little different than what I showed you on Friday. I was showing you inequalities. All right. So that was increasing, decreasing, positive, negative. Okay? The part today, the second part of this, is sketching a graph from this information. Okay? So let's use a highlighter. And let's do when it's positive. This is the positive one. Okay, we did that in what color over there? Blue, right? Just now. So this is when it's positive. Okay, and then we'll highlight it with a different color. We'll make it the blue. That's when it's negative. Greater than 0 is positive. Less than 0 is when it's negative, which was the red pen, right? Okay, so we're going to sketch the graph, but let's highlight the positive areas are between -2 and 3 and greater than 5. All right, so let's just highlight that to see. All right, -2 to +3. Oops, wrong color. -2 to +3. It's positive. And greater than 5, right? It was negative. Less than -2 and between 3 and 5. Okay? Less than -2. This area. Just what graphs of the graph it's showing here. Let's get that. In between 3 and 5. Just got from 6. Just my 6s here. Okay, so there's the yellow is where it's going to be positive, and the blue is where it's going to be negative. You with me there? And again, I got that from the 2 bottom things. Greater than 0 means positive, right? Less than 0 means negative. F is just the name of our function. So far, so good? Okay. F is increasing when x is less than 0 and greater than 4. Okay? It's increasing, going up when it's less than 0 and greater than 4. All right? Increasing was green, right? So it's going up less than 0 and greater than 4. Oh, this way, yeah. Guess I don't have to go from the bottom, but let's do, that's okay. So less than 0, it's decreasing. Going left to right, it's going up. And from 4, it's going up. Okay? And then it's decreasing between 0 and 4. Decreasing was purple, right? Decreasing between 0 and 4. Again, you can turn wherever you want in here. But that's what it's going to look like. Where it's positive, increasing, negative, and decreasing. So that's a sketch of it. All right, so what I did first, again, is highlighted where it was positive between negative 2 and 3. There's my negative 2x, and there's my 3x. It's above and greater than 5. Between less than negative 2 forever, it's negative, and between 3 and 5, it's negative. All right, and then increasing, less than 0. So, this could have gone, I could have done it like this if I wanted. I could have said maybe it's going like this. It's still increasing, less than 0, decreasing between 0 and 4, then increasing again, greater than 4. You see that? So yours won't all look exactly the same, but they'll have the same kind of look. That looks kind of like an N, I guess. Huh? Questions on that? So start off positive, negative first. Okay? And then increasing, decreasing. You can figure that out, the second part. All right? Let's try it. You guys try that one on your own, and then we'll go over here in a few minutes. Maddie, don't look like you have no clue. Come on, wake up. Wake up and go. You got it. Again, do the greater than 0 and less than 0, positive and negative first. Then think about increasing, decreasing. Oh, we didn't. I forgot to do this part. Let's go back for a second. Describe the degree and leading coefficient. Okay. Again, odd or even, positive or negative. Okay. So since they're going in opposite direction, what's the degree? Odd or even? Odd. Okay. Leading coefficient. Far right's doing what? Positive. So, or going up, I guess. So it's leading coefficient's positive. Right? So you got to do that part too. Sorry. I missed that. Getting in a hurry. Okay, let's see how you do. A good start, boy. He's got his X and Y axis. Him and Alec are just going. Good job. I guess I would go up to 5 on both, every which way. 5 up, 5 down, 5 left, 5 right. You can go more if you want. Thanks. Good to see. You can draw little boxes. You don't have to be highlighting and stuff. However you want, whatever works for you. You want to shade it or whatever. So it's positive from 0 to negative. So what numbers there? 4. Okay. Right. What's that? That's a 5. Yeah, okay, so there. Remember, when it's positive, that's when it's above, right? And when it's negative, that's when it's below. Oh, nice. Two girls.
What?
Wow. Okay. Positive, above, less than what? -4. That makes sense? You okay there? Where else? Between 0 and 5. Oops, went a little too far. Positive. Above 0. Top half. That makes sense? Okay. Negative. Between -4 and 0. What else? Bigger than 5. Is that what it said? Greater than 5, right? Do we understand why I'm doing that? There's the blue. Again, greater than 0 means positive, less than 0 means negative. Above and below the x-axis. Does that make sense to you guys? Anybody have an issue with that? You okay with that? Okay. Now, let's do the other part. When's it going to be going up? When's it going to be going down? Now, I'm thinking it's going to kind of go like this. Let's see what it says. Increasing between -2 and 3, okay? Well, let's find -2 and 3. Here's -2, and here's 3. And it's increasing then, right? All right. So anywhere down here, I can turn it. Let's just say I'm going like that. That's increasing. Make sense? Again, doesn't matter. Depend how long, but at 0, 0, you see there's a change, right? So you should go through 0, 0. Okay. And then decreasing, less than -2. So there's -2. So it's going to be going down, left to right, going down, right? Less than -2, but there's a change here at -4. So I went through at -4. And then probably greater than -3, right? Yeah, greater than -3. So it starts going down here. So it looks like that. All right, so going down from -infinity to -2, going up between -2 and 4, or 3, sorry, and then going down from negative or positive 3 to infinity. Okay? Questions? And at those changes here, that's where that's going to be your x-intercepts, where it changes from positive to negative. Okay? So that's how you sketch a graph. Now, is the degree positive or negative? I'm sorry. Leading coefficient positive or negative? Negative. Far right, going down, so it's negative. Is the degree odd or even? Odd. Opposite directions, right? You can write negative or put a negative sign. Write positive or put a plus sign. Okay? That's it. That's it. Rosalie, question? All right, so that part, and remember, we did this part too the day before, doing the intervals now. Okay, you have a few problems of each. Not too many. What's that? 6 problems? Probably 3 of each, I'm thinking. Okay, tomorrow's the next credit day. All right, no homework over the break. So come ready to think. Get your puzzle thinking mind going, because we have puzzles tomorrow. Thought you were nice. Oh.